shark tank. This is our little friend, Emoji. As you can see on his stomach, this is why he got his name, Emoji. Today we are going to be doing his bath. So we'll see, this is the first time we're bathing, so we'll see how cooperative he is. But he is dirty and he does need a bath, so we will take care of that. Got a soft toothbrush here with a mixture of a little bit of vinegar and warm water. Start by scrubbing his scales here. As you can tell, he doesn't really know what to think about this at this point.
He seems to be smiling. Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels so good.
Also, that is my camera person and co-host Tiana in the background.
Hi guys.
There will be segments just with Tiana, so you'll get to know her really, really well.
Yeah, he's
There we go. That's
getting mad. There we go.
Getting a little irritated with Dad here, but that's okay. He is a red-eared slider, so we actually acquired him when I bought my tank for the sharks. He did have a mate that we just recently adopted out, so as you can hear, he's hissing and not liking this too awful much, but again, he hasn't had a bath since we got him. Oh yeah, I know, it feels good, doesn't it, bud? Yeah, okay, relax, chill out.
Yes, we are still trying to learn about him and his needs.
And all of our other aquatic marine life here. And just so everybody's aware, we were going to start our segments off with Shark Tank Saturdays. We will be airing our first show on Saturday this week. Now that we are finally ready, I know our viewers have been really patient with us.
Okay, dip him so he can get rinsed off.
There we go. As you can see, I dipped him now.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Now I'm going to flip him over and just kind of clean his
lightly
stomach.
stomach.
Yep, lightly just get all the dirt and the debris and build up and stuff. As you can...
While he's like that, why don't you try and get the bottom of his neck? Like, you see how he's... Oh, no.
You don't like that too much.
Nope. Nope. Well, he's probably not liking being upside down.
No, he's probably not, but sorry about that, buddy, but we gotta make sure that we're good and clean.
Should I put Sassy in this video? No? Oh. Well, she's...
Sassy is our Malamute puppy. She will have her own segment with Tiana, along with the rest of her felines and furballs. And this is Emoji now after he's been cleaned. He doesn't look too happy with Dad, but I bet you he feels a lot better. So now we got a nice clean slider turtle. A very angry slider turtle, but he's clean. So now we are going to show you his habitat, and Tiana's going to do a water change before we put him back into his tank. Emoji has also been known to climb out of his tank, so I'm nicknamed him Houdini because he seems to be a little, I don't know, escape artist, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, now we're going to go into his habitat and see what we can do there.
Alright, I'm going to do a water change now on his 20-gallon tank. I know it's small for him, but we need to be able to upgrade. And we just haven't had the ability to yet. So there's the water going, get all this gunk up.
And just so everybody's aware too, this is not the way we normally do water changes. We are having technical difficulties with our plumbing at this point, so this is why we're doing it this way tonight.
Like, are you able to see that part?
As you can see, all the dirty, nasty water is being put in this container for, to get dumped out later.
And so we aren't wrecking our filters. Unplug one. And I believe this is the other one for that one. Yep. Ta-da! And once I'm done cleaning out the bottom portion of the tank, I'll take the filters out of the actual filters and I'll rinse them in a bucket that has pre-existing tank water that's in it. But yeah, this is just sort of how it normally goes. Minus the bucket bit, I guess.
And also, too, so our viewers are aware, there are 2 big tanks in this room that we're not showing right now, as well as my big shark tank out in the other room. Those will be covered on our next
segments.
different segments, next episodes, etc.
I'm pretty sure we still have some snails down there. Yep, only a few snails left. So I'm just gonna try and get a good portion of the gunk that's on the bottom. And I'll only do like a 50% water change because too much of a water change can sort of be not good for the animal.
Could harm your marine life.
Yes, it can harm marine life and turtles and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that he's able to be in a healthy environment where he can swim, and he has docks. The docks are in another tank right now along with him, so he's able to be like swimming right now, not just out in the bucket while I'm doing this. But yeah, that's a lot of dirt, a lot of crud. Grossness, dude. I think we might need to start feeding you in a separate container.
And also, too, we normally try to do at least 2 water changes a week on all of our tanks, just to keep everybody healthy and happy.
Let's try and rephrase that, dear. We do at least one water change each week on each tank.
We try for 2 if we notice that we need it.
This one is the only one that we do 2. Sorry guys, I know we're arguing. Just when it comes to the animals, it can be a debate between couples. Alright. Let's call that it for 50% change.
Which is normally about a half a tank to a quarter of a tank that we remove, if I'm correct.
Half tank.
Half tank?
Yeah.
Depends on the size of the tank.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Like, I only did a 10% water change the other day on the tank that's in behind you.
Yep. Now, if that was a 10-gallon tank, it'd probably be a third of a water change or something along that line.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these here filters. I'm going to put it in the bucket.
Give
it a good shake and rinse all the gunk out of it. And Sassy, you can get out of my bum. Hey. That's not helpful. Yeah, just trying to get some of the gunk off of it. Like, there's probably still gunk in the bottom of these filters, so I'm not too worried about putting a shock to my system. Like, this filter, for instance, is crazy dirty. But yeah, just give it a quick rub and scrub. Put it up there. Give this one a nice little bit of a shake and root. Try and get a good portion of the gunk out of it. Might sound like I'm repeating myself. That's because I am.
Well, this is a pretty important part of the tank.
Yes, this is a very important part of having a tank, is being able to keep it clean and letting your animals thrive in their environment.
This is a regular maintenance thing that we do on a regular basis, and we will cover that on a segment as well, where we will get into a lot more detail and show you closer.
I almost forgot a piece there.
Which would have been bad.
Yeah, well, not really, but I would have figured it out. Why is this not fitting right? Oh, well, that might help. Alright, now, we gotta get water into this tank. And what we're gonna do to do that, should I just do a partial water change on that there and add it in?
Yeah, you can.
Because
They need it too.
yeah, they need the water change as well, but their filter, it won't pick up all the bigger bits.
Go ahead.
And yeah, so let's.
And the tank T,
I don't know
and
how-
the tank that T is mentioning too, as you can see, we've got our large dojos in there.
My golden dojo that is now going on 3, and the 4 others I bought recently this past spring, in 2018, and yeah, they've been growing like weeds. So, but they
And-
were so small when I got them.
And actually, it's kind of funny because myself, and T just figured out and found out that our golden dojo here is not a female like we thought he was, but he is a male.
Yes. So Stinky is Stinky, I guess.
The reason why we call him Stinky is because he gets bloated once in a while, and he's worse than a human being when it comes to that. So.
Yeah. Dojos, they're known to get very gassy, and they actually have fishy parts. I love them. I don't even know if this will work. Let's try it.
Again, not the conventional way that we do it, but like I mentioned earlier, we are having technical issues with our plumbing, so until that's fixed, we kind of gotta MacGyver things together here.
Yeah.
Which is no big deal, we'll make do.
And you may think of this here as dirty water. It's not that dirty. Honestly, I did a water change on this tank the other day, and yeah, it just the stuff that's on it, because there's no substrate to have the stuff get stuck on. So yeah.
We will eventually be setting this tank up with a habitat as soon as we figure out which habitat we want to put into it.
Right.
It's the only reason why we've got it the way it is, and we also had to use it as a hospital tank for Stinky a couple days ago because he was bloated.
Weeks ago, but yes.
Days ago. There's been a couple times that we've had to do that with him because of his stinkiness and his bloatation.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't working out too good. I wish I knew where the milk jug was, but if I were to know where that was, I'd be good. Alright? So, cups it is.
Again, not the conventional way that
Not
we do it.
conventional.
But just to give you a heads up and a view on what goes on, we're doing it this way this time.
Should we just pause it and just do a... Alright, now that we have played the fast forward game, this tank's now ready to put his stuff back in and himself back in. So, let's start doing that, shall we? Because he's got a lot of stuff in here. Big, nice piece of log.
You don't want to use actual logs, you want to try and find some good sized driftwood because they like it better.
This here is floating wood deer. Driftwood will actually sink.
Well, either way, both work, so.
Well, yeah.
And just so everybody's aware too, I'm the shark guy, so some of the information that I might have may not be exactly accurate.
Yes, you are the shark guy. I'm pretty much everything else. Hey, get out of there.
As you can see, she's putting his basking platform back in his tank.
I'm trying to.
You're trying to, they can be finicky trying to get him in there and get him sit flat and where you want him to. But Emoji will
Move it around.
move it
himself,
around to
and
where
he's-
he wants it.
yeah,
He's quite
good like that. He's an
yeah.
acrobat.
He's quite active. We really enjoy having him.
All right, let's turn the filters back on. Shall we? All right.
Filters are back
Filter
on.
one.
And filter 2.
And filter number 2. Oh, almost. Hold on. Got it going the wrong way. There we go.
And as
And number 2.
As you can see too, we've got a heater in that tank as well.
This filter here, I need to prime it so it'll actually start. A little frustrating, but it's a good filter.
Take a little bit of water and top it up, and you're good to go.
Yep, you hear that? The motor's running now.
And we're back in business.
Yeah, might have to mess with it a little bit just to get the water flow back coming back. Looks like it is, but I don't think so. Yeah, when the filters get older, sometimes you gotta mess with them to get it started too. Oh, I like that sound. There we go.
And as you can tell, once it's primed and starts running properly, you can barely hear it, which is nice.
Like, yeah, you hear a little bit of a waterfall type of sound, but it's really not that bad compared to the bubblers. Bubblers are so loud.
Oh, yes.
But most of my tanks run on bubblers because I like the sponge filter. So, yeah. All right, I guess that's sort of... Oh, wait. Almost forgot. I forgot you, bud. What happened? What is going on? Hey, dude. No?
As you can see, your emoji's really impressed at the moment.
Yeah. The tank he was in, I don't think it had a heater in it.
No. He's got to feel a lot better now though that he's had a bath. He looks a lot cleaner too.
Yeah, he does.
And again,
I hope that the side of his face... Oh! Really?
Yeah, he's getting a bit cranky.
Yeah, you're getting cranky, huh? Alright. Alright, go on. Go on.
And like I said before too, the coloring on the back side, like bottom side of his stomach there is remarkable.
Yeah, it's truly like a once in a lifetime thing, unless if it was like, actually done to him, which I really hope that's not the case. Like, I really hope that a tattoo artist didn't go and just take a gun to him.
Yeah.
But
it looks pretty natural to me, in my opinion.
Kind of, but still though, with all those straight lines, it's kind of funny to look at. Alright, well, I guess that's sort of sums him up. Not going to show you the rest of the filling of the other tank because that's just boring right now. So let's go back out to the living room where Daryl can say his goodbyes.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed Turtle Tuesdays with us here at the Shark Tank. On Saturday, we will be covering Shark Tank Saturdays with myself. It's all sharks all the time. We will be covering my favorite shark in my tank here, the Bella shark. And they're really interesting and cool. And I will say right now that they are endangered and they are extinct in their natural habitat. So I'm very protective of this shark. Following Saturday, we have Serious Species Sundays, which is a talking segment with myself and Tiana. On Mondays, we have Manic Mondays with myself and Tiana. Today, we have obviously covered Turtle Tuesdays with Emoji and Tiana and myself. Wednesdays, we do Water Change Wednesdays, but we kind of covered that tonight, so I don't think we're going to do a segment tomorrow on that, just because we already covered it today. It's pretty much the same thing with all of our tanks. Thursdays is Sunken Thoughts with myself and Tiana. You can email us your questions or any of your comments and whatnot, and we will be sure to answer the best that we can. And I think that pretty much covers it. So I will see you on Saturday. Oh, sorry. I forgot a segment here. I'm sorry, guys. We also have... Come here, Sassy. Come here, Sass. We also have Furry Fridays. with our friend here, Sassy, and her playmates, Chica, Armpit, and Chica and Armpit's mom, Brooklyn. And I think that about sums it up for tonight's episode, so I will see you on Friday, and thanks for watching and tuning in.